Hey guys, welcome to D&D.
As in Davis and Davis, where we discuss all things Dungeons and Dragons.
My name's Craig.
And I'm Amber.
And we are part of a larger group known as Eye of the Beholder, where we will be doing this channel here where we talk about Dungeons and Dragons.
The stigmas around them, what it means to us.
Just general discussions about Dungeons and Dragons. Just kind of a round table discussion, but at a square table.
That makes sense. Along with a Let's Play. Right now the guys are playing KOTOR.
Yeah,
right?
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, myself and Porter, one of the members of the D&D game.
And just, you know, we are pretty new to D&D, but we've been big fans of RPGs for a long time. So just kind of paying homage to some of our first...
Yeah, where we kind of got started
in this whole crazy world.
Yeah.
And then, of course, where all of this is leading to is hopefully
a live D&D stream.
Yes.
Where we're going to bring our home game to Twitch, where then afterwards you can watch it. If you don't catch it live on Twitch, you'll be able to catch it uploaded on the YouTube channel. Not sure exactly when that's going to all go live, but we will have more information as we move forward with that.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about how to be a power gamer and still be likable.
So don't be a dick.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool, I can do that.
Can you? No.
I don't know. I will try.
So usually power gaming is achieved one or two ways. It is either through min-maxing or through multi-classing.
Also true.
So you're the expert on those kind of things.
I do a lot of that. I am probably what you would call a power gamer, for sure. But I think where I differ from a lot of the other power gamers, or at least I hope, is that when I min-max, I try to play both, all of my stats really. So I will make whatever character I'm making be the best at whatever it is that they do. So they will be the best barbarian, the best rogue, or the best druid or sorcerer, whatever. They're going to be really, really good at that, but they're going to have something that they're just awful at. And I'm going to dig deep into that. I'm going to have fun in whatever it is that they're bad at, so that people can see them fall on their face and kind of revel in that a little bit and give them a little bit of that likability.
Exactly. It makes the character more relatable and more likable. And so whatever those low stats are in, which is usually intelligence or charisma, something along those lines, make sure you play those, because that's where the fun is. You know, like when a lot of times a power gamer wants to be like Superman, which is great. We love Superman.
Yeah.
But
not a lot of fun to play D&D with a guy who can do everything.
Exactly. And then so you're like, what's the point? Why am I here? Your other players feel that way.
Yeah. And so you want to leave room also at the table for everyone else.
Yes.
So you want to. It's about having courtesy as well, just for everyone. When it's your time to shine, when it's your moment to shine, shine bright. And then when it's not, let someone else have a turn. Let somebody do what it is that they can do. And I think that's just good table etiquette, really. And when you have that, it makes things a lot more enjoyable for everyone. So then it really doesn't matter what kind of person you're playing. If you have bad table etiquette, it doesn't matter.
No one wants to play with you, whether you're a power gamer or not.
Exactly. I think that's really what it boils down to, all in all.
Now, min-maxing is pretty straightforward, but what we have found, what we like to do a lot is the multi-classing.
Yes.
And those make some really great backstories and role-playing opportunities.
Most definitely. Because once you start putting these classes together, then you go, okay, so why are these people together? Like, why do I have these two classes? Why does this person have these two classes? What brought them to this point in their life, to this is why they are this way? And so that's fun for you to kind of dig into and figure out kind of who this character is, but also it makes for some really great builds so that these characters can do some things that are absolutely incredible, and then the story playing or the role-playing aspect of it helps to keep them likable, relatable, enjoyable. But the multi-classing gets you to a whole nother level of gaming, I think, than min-maxing does for sure.
Yes.
So one of the things that we have found is there's two main ways to approach multi-classing. You either need to look for, they share the same like main statistic, so they have that same,
both draw on charisma or whatever.
Yeah, charisma, their intelligence, their strength, whatever. They need to draw on the same kind of skill sets. Or if you've got a character that has a weakness that can be filled by this other class. And so that's kind of the way that I approach them when I'm making them. A sorcerer paladin, for example.
Yes.
Both draw on charisma. Sorcerer's really squishy, and a paladin doesn't have a lot of spells. You put those two together, now you've got a lot of spells, plus sorcery points, plus a high AC. Now you're looking at a character
You're pretty unstoppable.
You're looking at a really powerful character that can have some really interesting moments throughout that. Then let's take it to another example. A Warlock Hexblade, the one that I played, that was not very good at the beginning as he was kind of leveling up. He was
very
getting
squishy.
Very, very squishy. Getting down a lot.
Yes. A lot.
He did. He went down a lot. There was one battle where he went down 6 or 7 times. Just got up to go right back down. But I took, I think, 2 or 3 levels of Monk because he had decent dexterity and he had decent wisdom. I rolled okay for his stats. But because of the way that class works, the unarmored defense, now you get that dexterity bonus and your wisdom modifier added into your AC. His AC goes up even higher. Now he's harder to hit. Plus he's got all of his gifts from his Pat boon. All of a sudden you can start stacking these things on that make him very, very powerful in battle.
Much hardier.
Yes. it fills in that weakness that he had. And then it also makes for a very interesting, fun build. And then you add the key points on top of that, because Warlocks don't have a lot of spell slots to begin with. So then you give them just that little bit of extra versatility with their key points that they can use to, maybe take the patient defense or an extra flurry of blows. Just these little things that make them just that little bit more versatile, give them that little bit of different to them that makes them a much more unique and fun class to play.
And as we've already pointed on, the role playing that goes into that, and the background that you have to make up for that, is really what makes the character fun and interesting for the rest of the group. What it really comes down to, I think, with both of these, whichever one you decide to choose, it really comes down to role playing and not being a jerk at the table.
I think the number one is not being a jerk at the table.
Well, obviously that's true no matter what. But table etiquette is everything. We had a player who, in our last campaign, he was a rogue and he was amazing. He had a magical item that made him extremely powerful. He would do how much? Like 250 a day.
Yeah, with his sneak attack and everything.
If he lined everything up just right.
He could do 250 damage in a round in a single shot.
Which is ridiculous, crazy.
Yeah.
But he was so gracious in how he did it and allowing the other players to participate and be a part of the battle or the scene, whatever was going on.
You never felt like he was dominating.
Never.
You never felt like he was the star of the show or that this was all about him. He was more like their ace. The party felt like he was their ace in the hole. They treated him like, this is all right, we got to get in here. We're going to use our big gun to really hit the enemy hard, break up their defense, and take out like a big member of whatever the enemy team is, and then we're going to go in and clean house because, once it got past that first little bit of surprise and everything, then he was not quite as powerful, but he was still pretty strong. But they felt like they had this ace in the hole, and that's the way they felt and treated him, more so than like he was the leader or anything like that. He was just, it was a really great dynamic that they all had.
Right, and it really came down to the way he role-played the character and his table etiquette and how he treated others at the table.
Exactly.
And that is true whether you're a power gamer or or
the healer.
The healer.
It doesn't matter. If you're a jerk, no one's going to want to play
exactly.
with you.
Anyways, I think today's lesson is don't be a jerk.
Most definitely.
In all things in life.
Yeah, and I think that's really all I have. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please come back next week when we're actually going to be talking to that same person.
Yes. About the how to step into the dangerous world of role playing.
Yeah, there's always
terrifies a lot of people.
You see all over message boards and videos on how do I get my group to role play and how do I get them engaged so that they start role playing. And that's something that we really struggled with early on with the group, and especially the individuals who be joining us
But guys, we're pretty much newbies ourselves, and just really enjoying this whole process of learning how to play in D&D with each other. If you have any questions or any comments or suggestions, please let us know.
Yeah, just leave them down below, and we'll be happy to answer anything that we can. Well, anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for coming by, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.